going to do an import because I did a reshuffle of the mods, or restacking, reorder, whatever that proper terminology is. I changed stuff and I'm doing an import just so everything stays stable. I need more caffeine. The side effects of being a high level addict. Don't worry, that's just the sound of reality reconfiguring itself. Or it could be the sound of Beep trying to think. Let's open. And I'm also opening this one just in case an NPC gets stuck inside so they can leave without trying to damage the door. So all three open. And there we go. So since Shoji is now capable of crafting high quality armor and has outfitted themselves with that, we are going to go and get them both on a little adventure. Now this will also serve as Shoji's and Beep's opportunity to get some strength experience. So we're gonna have them go around, find some people to beat up, or I guess get beat up themselves. And we're going to take a little trip back on over this way, because one of the side effects of I literally just clicked on the word. Importing, there we go. Importing the world is that things respawn and reload. So this is also make it so that the operating machine here, it will make it so that Beep will automatically go back to tap the mine. Same for him. Operating machine there is, of course, that. Now, we can have both of you do this. It's in your inventory. You just have this standard stuff. Let's grab you one of these. Fill it with some iron. Get you down to about, I guess, 60. No, you're way above that. No, you also have no iron anyways, so both of you are going to just sit here for a while. You have no food, though, so you're going to come over. Veep, come inside real fast. Or Shoji, you come inside. I'm getting things mixed up. How much food have we manufactured? Decent. 449. 449. Huh. Nice and even. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that would be decent enough. What is your skill at right now? 33. It's not bad, I guess. Beep is a swordsman after all. He's not usually supposed to be known for much else, because he wants to be the strongest in the world. economy going on over there. Yeah. It's almost like speaking English requires me to use my tongue, lips, and teeth. All in unison, no less. Something Shoji could also make use of is the Lantern of Radiance now. Over here. Alright, so that is the maximum range from at least this research bench, which is really long actually, if you think about it. He can access the inventory from that distance. That's impressive. You equip it, and that's all because I'm facetious. Also, you have a weapon, but did you grab one? You did not, did you? I am certain of it. Had it for a sec. No, that's the training stuff. I sincerely have nothing. I'm selling all the old high-grade armor, that's right. There we go. I say as if I did something. Alright, he'll be using that as a resort, but I'm kind of just want to have him stick to martial arts, right? Yeah. I do want him to stick to martial arts, so carrying this around right now is not exactly a good idea. No, for some enemies it's just a good idea, so I'll have that on him to weaken him amusingly enough, because his bare hands, especially his left hand, hits like a truck. How much damage? 36. That's pretty damn hefty. That's like a saber coming down on you from a dust bandit. And Shoji's not even that good. He just sort of shoves his palm out and they're like, oh my god, what now? This is what happens when you mess around. You find out. It is, as they say, a universal law. Actually, Shoji, Deep, let's have you on this side. Only 34%. Yeah, Shoji's pretty solid. You need a little bit more too, don't you? We'll just get you to 71% without even carrying anybody. And then when you start carrying somebody, you'll also get quite a bit more strength. Because we want the leader to be the strongest. And then we'll have his right-hand man being obviously second strongest, but Beat is going to be a royal badass in his own way. Because it has to be. It's Beat. Come on. We good. Just must. There we go. 64%. Wow, got a 71 on the dot. I am impressed. It's for deep to get to that rate. And then we will find some bodies, pick them up, and then our real strength training begins. Because of course, real strength training only begins when you have someone on your shoulder and you are getting 50% at least. The only way you get 100% strength training, I think, is through martial arts, amusingly. Or heavy weapons, I suppose, but that's a little bit more difficult because you just have to be wiping everyone out. No, actually, no, that's totally viable. Totally easily said about martial arts in the higher levels as well. A single tap on anyone's limb, they're gone. They're either knocked out for 2,000 seconds or they're bleeding out very quickly. And then you can just tap their head, chest, or stomach, and then of course they're gone as well. Because unless the people are heavily armored, they just simply can't withstand 200 points of damage, 200 points of further. It's just what you call unreasonable. Oh, that's a perfect opportunity to either get beat up and or have items. Alright, so actually, let's get you guys one more. There we go. There we go, 72. Shoji. Let's get you two more. 72, 3. Close enough. Let's fucking go. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to curse needlessly there. It's not like I'm against cursing, I just... There's no real point to it. If you want to curse, do so, but do so properly. Don't embarrass yourself as a fool. No foolishness. Only wisdom. You know what? I should just make a shirt before I leave. Why not? Hold on. Wait, I don't have the hiver. I do not. That's frustrating. Well, I suppose we should stay around for the first assault so we can get some nice amount of combat stats and training there. Shoji's obviously going to do it unarmed. Veep will also be doing it in his own way. The Veep way. Actually. Until we find bodies, we'll just sit there and march around our item furnace. Actually, no, we can just stop. I keep having a tendency of dropping items into the item furnace because they're just super safe, quote unquote. But the items I'm dropping are filled with iron, and most of the bandits don't give a damn about iron. In fact, it's hilarious, as always, to give them the quote unquote gift of iron when you knock them out. Here, we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thankfully, they don't seem to care about raw meat. It's just bread and edibles and such like that. Alright, Shoji. I was just saying about this anyways. Stop that. Goodness. 4. Okay, that's Shoji's. Anyways. Beep. Grab yours. We're dropping them over here in a safer location. So our iron is safe. There's Veep iron and then Shoji iron. Now, for the most stats we can possibly gain, we want to do so through this method. And since this item has food in it, we will drop it here. Wait, is there anything else I need in it? Do I have? I did not. No, I'll just bring up the big guns. Screw it. I'll drop you there. You're safe. That's empty, but that's not the point. You are wearing this, so you have the maximum combat skill bonus detriment. That's really backwards way of saying it, but I'm low on caffeine right now, as it's, yeah. Let's excuse I'm ready with stimulant. No, Peep, you want your weapon. Shoji, you want your fists. You're good. You're good? Alright. Let combat begin. No, Peep should wear some kind of thing, should he not? -5, -5. Stealth dodge, -4. 0.4 times 0.4. Okay, let's get Shoji in the middle of it, and then you'll stand here. Because Shoji wants everyone on him so he can get beat the absolute crap out of, but since he has no encumbrance, he will be gaining full dodge, 100% dodge experience. Veep is going to be getting some experience, but yeah, let's go. Let's go. You are the leader. You have permission to attack unprovoked. Shoji, you focus on one target. Yeah, let's go doubles. Let's see how long you guys last. Go, 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 go. Oof, Shoji's having a bad time. That's fine. We got some damage out. Unfortunately, he is absolutely going down first. Yeah, his chest is a lot more vulnerable than Beep's is. Beep has 13 points less toughness, so that's most certainly how it is. Also, Beep has a different way of preventing damage, whereas Shoji is forced to dodge, and unfortunately, Shoji's equipment makes it so that dodging is next to impossible. So one of the fundamental things we need before we can actually make chainmail is steel bars, because steel bars is used to make chainmail sheets, and chainmail sheets is used to make chainmail armor. So at minimum, we need one advanced science book, ancient science book. Sorry. Well, did you just finish with it all? Or are you doing? Oh, no, hold on. Focus on this first. Yes, I get there's bread, but you can wait. You crafting at night is far more valuable. And before we head out, we want to, I don't know, it just feels right to take care of the field. Have all this wheat, do something with it. Turn it into grain, and, or sorry, turn it into grain. Turn it into meal. How close to you being done? Decently close. Straw flour is what I meant to say before. Wait a second, I wonder. Are you filling? You are not. Hold on, that's part of the issue here. There we go. Shoji's doing great. Always good to have visitors. Usually good visitors. Wait, did you seriously finish up Shoji? I'm suspicious. Let me check your homework. You didn't. It's just, oh, it's the output that's full, isn't it? Beep may be a warrior, but he also knows, oh, that's right. We need to deal with this as well. The Holy Nation Assault will also give us some combat training and toughness training. Yeah, that's the best way to put it right now. This is gonna hurt. Beep is gonna last much longer, obviously, because of reasons, but yeah. Or we could just peel out of here before then. Beep can finish with the field here and fields. If this is them here, then not long. If they take the weird route and go around this way, then who knows, but did not mean to click there. That's what that green flag was. Alright, Beep is entirely done with fields. And we can just peel out then. Are there any bodies nearby? I don't see any bodies. Let's head on over to the way station. There could be some bodies over there on occasion. You guys, oh, that's right. I can just bring this on over, and if anything that hasn't sold from my table, I will sell it along the way. Did make these, but they'll very happily sell them regardless. Wow, you guys are here that fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. At least we are thoroughly in range. Okay, goodness. Alright, so there's the book. Actually, let's have you travel super light first. Quote unquote travel. My old kitty is meowing for attention. Alright, sorry about that delay. Having cat issues dealing with kitties. See, these guys aren't thieves. They just want to kick the ever-living daylights out of us. So... yeah, the weapons chop really hard and have a tendency of going through armor, which is kind of a problem. 4-4. Shoji, oh goodness. Really? Okay. Retreating fast. Excuse me, sir. I'm just going to heal myself real fast so the next time you knock me out, I actually come back faster. Here, have you pretend to pound on the... Nope, you sit the hell back down. Actually, this is prime time for you to do that and to do this. So I know I said these guys are going to be heading out and doing stuff, but this is just too good to pass up. His chest is damaged. This is an opportunity for expedient armor smithing gain, especially since we have the animal skins that we need to get rid of anyways. So I think it's a good idea. I'm totally not just making an excuse to get this done right here and now, because, you know, it really needs to get done. Yeah, it just has to. Alright, that's it. 2, 3, 4. You're doing great. You're doing wonderful. You know, since they're staying home for a couple more minutes, let's get your stuff back on. Where'd it go? Thankfully I didn't put 2 in there. There you go. So there's Beef's iron a bit. There's Beef's stuff. Here's Shoji's iron stuff and extra. Put that out of order, but whatever. Iron stuff and extra. Hey there, townies. Sorry. The owner of the facility is currently busy with extremely important stuff, so we're sending you his head guard. Only guard, but still the head guard. Show me what you got. Gonna pass. Let's have you rest, get your stuff back as fast as possible, and then we'll have you released when you're fully done. Because Beef is the only one with a chain shirt. For now. We will change that shortly. TM. Also, it's just a great excuse to get rid of all this stuff. Oh, it only carries 5. Okay, wonderful. Goodness, look at that climb. as many debuffs as possible. Nighttime, injured. At this high of level, this is incredible to be going this fast. I feel like this is a cheat. It is sincerely that cool. Alright, Shoji, what are you up to? Are you going to go cook some food and drop your food off? I bet you are. Yep. Let's get these meat wraps made. Alright, so we are just going to be finishing smithing through the night until the debuff wears off, or the nighttime debuff completely wears off. Then we are going to go to sleep. There we go. So you can get recovered fully. And then you two can actually head out proper. Is this the field? No, it's not. Oh, it is that field. Plant condition, fair enough. Alright. There we go. Alright. Okay, Beep. You're gonna take a break from that? We are going on a trip. You have 9 food plus 1. You have 9 food plus 1. We can take a nice long trip without having any worry whatsoever. The only slight worry we might have is refilling on our first aid kits. And that's the reason why we are immediately heading over here. I guess we could make them ourselves, but I just want to get a move on. And we have money, so why not? Alrighty, of course, as usual, we now have just hungry bandits on us. So we are, of course, going to try and kick their ass. Unfortunately, I believe Shoji's going to fall immediately, so, here, let's see how this goes. Unfortunately, yeah, there we go. At least he managed to bandage himself mostly, even though he was getting the crap kicked out of him in the middle of it. Goodness gracious, you guys are just really obnoxious with this. Experience is heavily encumbered by the fact that he has all this weight. So I'm tempted to drop a couple of bags. But this is really good toughness experience, if nothing else. You technically drop them mid-combat, so Shoji's encumbrance is still high. Backpack, I suppose. Oh yeah, let's save the trade materials he's going to be selling. Bare minimum, I'm going to disarm all of you fiends. How's your dodge experience here now? 51%. Goodness, that's so low. It's better than 20-some lots of percent, I suppose. What is this? Damn it. Oh, damn. Alright. Go beep at least. His left leg is getting injured. How much longer can you last, buddy? Attack them. What are you doing? There we go. Goodness. That was really dumb. Heal yourself in between strikes. I don't want you to have that right now. I'm sorry, good sir. I just simply don't trust you to try to beat me to death just because I have a couple of scraps of food. And you're too lazy to try to build yourself something to do something with. See, that's what I did. I scrounged together literally nothing. Or something from nothing. Or near nothing. Excuse me, sir, you must be knocked unconscious. For trying to murder me. No murder, please. Don't. Please die. What else is effective? Sort function often reminds me that I'm being silly about how I choose the sort items. Yes, Beep, you are strong as hell. You even outlasted Shoji quite a bit. You are incredible and badass. Yes, well done, well done. Who are you? No, Shoji, what are you doing? We have a bunch of meat sacks to choose from now. Left, right, left leg, left arm. Everything's messed up and cut up. We want the ones with all 4 limbs damaged if at all possible. Or as many limbs as possible because... Ooh, there we go. That's a prime candidate. Alright, so... because we want... first aid experience. That's pretty close. Just the right leg is probably not going to deteriorate like the others. Shoji, what are you doing? I told you to pick up this one, didn't I? Pacifistically healing these guys so they don't die, just try to murder us. Or because it gives us experience points and that's a good thing to do. That's when we beat the crap out of them on occasion and knock them out. Wait a second, I didn't see you before. Shoji's carrying... Why did you heal all of your limbs like that? I did not tell you to do this. Shoji, put it down then. Whatever. You'll grab this guy. And Beep, you'll heal him. So how are you guys doing on kits now? 7 and 6. Well, I vote you guys just continue healing these guys to full, and then move on. Because I'll give you an extraordinary amount of experience points that we totally need. And none of you are in actual danger of dying. Starting damage at 5, look at that. You truly want to do this after I just healed you. What in the world is wrong with you imbeciles? Surprised you're able to stay awake, and the fact that you just got your limb blasted off. Impressive, buddy. It's pretty rare to be able to do. Suppose you're close enough, but whatever. Even the guy who got his leg off seems to be doing fine. Let's find out. Asterisk. He's freaking out, of course. So we have to pacifistically knock him the hell out. Super sneaky guys, flanking around and heavy as hell armor. That's totally awesome. Jeez, what the hell did you heal your guys' stuff so much? I was specifically trying to... Now we have our bodies to do our strength training, and we can head out. A little bit more sore and worse for wear than before, but we can head out. Now our first stop is, of course, going to be the old location where we grab our stuff. We had grabbed our stuff from before, and that is this complex in the grid over here, workshop complex. We are going to be taking a careful and much more safe route in an attempt to avoid a little bit more nonsense and stuff. Red sabers are neutral for the moment, but as soon as they see us and realize that we are vulnerable targets, they're going to try to exploit us as soon as possible. They just love looting people in the swamp, as do the ninjas. This would be a prudent time to save, actually. Day 90, we're at 94. 4 days between saves. I think that's pretty reasonable to save. I think I'm entitled to a save at least. Save scumming too much. Of all the times I've quote-unquote saved scum so far. I still love that term, it's hilarious. You're a scum for using the save feature. That thing that's been built in for ages and ages. It's just... whatever. Didn't need to do that. Poor Beep has to try to catch up to Shoji. Shoji's 6 miles an hour while Beep is zooming at 7. 7 with a leg injury. Let's head over here and take the scenic route. Head to Squin and sell off all of these clubs and my high quality armor. See what they think of it. Hey, this is what a samurai helmet looks like. And they're like, we know they live over in the desert. We don't wear their armor for a reason. It's like, oh. Shoji, where are you going? that we're already over here. They are taking the long route to heal, but that's fine. They're also taking a solid route to gain strength. Shoji is a rock-solid martial artist and a semi-okay swordsman, I suppose. And Beep, who is an absolute swordsman, a unit. 73. Nice, nice, nice. And he's pretty decent at laboring, too. Needs to get stuff done. He can work side by side with Shoji and not start sweating too much. It's really hard to keep up with Shoji because he's kind of a maniac. He's a maniac on the mind. You know, because it's not really the floor, it's just swinging that pickaxe. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Should I go this way? There's the safe. Safe asterisk. Looks like we're making it. And yeah, if you hear that little whining in the background, that's just my PC trying to keep up, which is one of the reasons why I have a mod that reduces clutter, because anything to reduce the stress on my poor machine I'll take. One of these days I get upgraded. That day is not today. Perhaps someday soon. And the gate finally opens after we pass that iron node. Good to know. Oh, right here. Nope. Up over there. Wonderful greetings. Looking for something? No, I'm looking to sell you stuff. In fact, I am quite here to sell all that off. There you go, woman. Thank you so very much. 79%. You're zooming at 7 miles an hour now. Look at you. Already knowing all of that tech. You have absolutely nothing I need. At best, Shoji, or I'm sorry, Beep could have this picked up so he can start doing repairs along with Shoji on his arm. Because his arm is now almost down to the same level as his limbs, which would normally be terrifying for most people, but it's standard for him. It's like, hey, I don't really mind that much. This limb was already twice as powerful as my old one, or just about. A little bit under twice. What? Didn't we just have this conversation? Right. Sure. No, we're here to do trade, not here to, make you upset. I mean, the bodies on our shoulders are just coincidental. Don't really pay any attention to that. That's, yeah. Actually, speaking of the bodies on our shoulders, let's strip them entirely naked. For scientific reasons, of course, and, this other stuff. Oh, look, you have first aid kits. And we can also check this location for first aid kits. Works out pretty well, I have to say. Alright, you two are ready to go. And you've healed up pretty decently, I suppose, so yep. We'll wait for the gate guard to command our... Yep, show us our gear. We'll get to this point, and then we will save real fast. And then start heading south. This bandits will absolutely make us drop our quarries and make things more annoying for us, so let's just avoid that fight for now in most fights if we can. What are you splitting up for? There is no good reason for you to split up. There we go. All right. 93 first aid. That's wonderful. Why do you guys keep doing that? There's no reason whatsoever for you to split up, and yet you do so. It's like you're acting as if your party is so huge that you have to do them, when you really, really, really don't. Mysterious name. Greetings, I am Cube. Beware of my cubism. I shall confuse you with it. Bewilder and astound. best friend. Beep and Shoji. Shoji and Beep. Hello there, Mortez. Shoji, you got a point of strength, didn't you? Wonderful. Stay together. Stop randomly splitting up. That makes no sense whatsoever. And drives me bonkers. Truly, truly, I say unto thee. Kingdom. Hopefully they won't be hostile. It'll be awkward. We didn't do anything wrong to them, and I think we're gaining a reputation with them. Trying to anyways. Check, 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 check. Nope, we're at clean neutral. I say clean neutral, but yeah. Just straight neutral? Whatever. Is that 0? Those are probably dangerous. Let's go check one we know for sure is mostly safe. The only thing we have to worry about over there is you know, big things. And here we are. It's been a while. Only one of you is locked, which means only one of you can be picked. So Shoji will be doing the honors, and Beep will be looking at this, I suppose. Instant success. Not a huge amount of value there, but we will possibly come back to that. Shoji, pick this, please. BP Lupus. high value items extremely worthwhile to pick up. Right on. Well, still nice to pick up. You are pretty valuable to pick up, I guess. You, three, are the cream of the crop. You are exactly what I want to see and hold on to. So, Shoji, head on over. We'll start with beat looting. This is this. Let's just have Shoji pick that up, I guess. He is the one with the backpack that. From that, and then pick luck. Not a bad haul, but unfortunately no ancient science books yet, which is kind of the main purpose of us actually coming here. The other ones, engineering research is just sort of cream on top right now. Oh goodness, really nothing. Well, this is good, sort of. Yeah, we'll make this work. Shoji, this is the place where you want your sword on, because the beak things, the main way you defend against them is blocking with your weapon. And since all of their attacks come from overhead, all you have to do is block from one direction, and you're golden. Should we push our luck and check out those ruins, or should we just go sell and cleanse today? Let's go sell for now and see what we can do there. Need to find some place with those. Let's go sell. For loot. We know where there are some for sale over in Black Scratch, because they sell them here in the scrap house. Full health. Let's keep it that way, for as long as possible at least. Out here in the wild, we don't want them injured, especially poor Shoji. And Biku is significantly more powerful. Oh my goodness. Those extra limb hit points make a huge difference. Just 25 more points, oh my goodness. Not to mention the 75 more points his head has. Not that I'm jealous or anything. Fuck. don't want to get close there. Why does it look like he's coming straight towards us? Oh, geez, you're having a bad time, buddy. Oh, United City Samurai! That is worthwhile to come over and check out. We can actually go save this guy. I find it hilarious. It doesn't count as stealing when you loot this guy. Nope, not at all. Well, I'll still give you this as a small gift because I'm kind of pathetic. A refitted blade katana, though. That actually might be useful to give to Beep when we want to get serious. Yeah, you get to be unarmed for a while. Sorry. This is the price we're paying. We are taking your weapon, but we're leaving you with extra ways to heal yourself. Stop doing that. Just two little teeth. That's what kills these tiny little bastards. I mean, these wonderful little creatures. Alright, Beep. There's veteran weight. Was it just seriously 3? It was seriously just 3. You got wrecked. Capital R. Yeah, you're going to be in recovery coma for a while. You might actually get enslaved. It's a good thing I took your weapon then, because then the slavers don't have it. Definitely don't want the slavers to have a katana of that quality. Unfortunately, being in the United States territories, that is a very real reality you have to deal with. Slavery is a huge deal, or a huge thing in Kenji. It's something how the United States, at least, keeps its entire economy running? It's kind of weird to call it an economy, but yeah, I guess it is. And to get a little bit more swimming experience. It's funny because Shoji has a negative 33% to his swimming. Whoa, what are you guys doing? You guys are taking a safe way. What's the matter? You're afraid of getting wet? Buddy. That could have been bad. They could have wanted a tribute or something. I mean, we could pay the fee they would normally demand, but still, that's really annoying to have to deal with in the United Cities. Let me sell some stuff to you, buddy. How much money do you got? Not a whole lot, but that's fine. I will still strip you down to every last copper. I'm sorry, cat you have. Actually, that may be prudent to keep a hold of, because I'm going to be needing steel here very soon. Wonderful. Delightful. Stupendous. In fact, yeah, there we go. Do the inverse. That is tempting to pick up. No, I know that. That is a trap because just the raw price difference is just insane. The time difference is... No, in fact, we will craft all of the stuff ourselves. Stop trying to look for shortcuts. Being lazy. We will, however, check over the thieves. Where are the thieves? There you are. Residential small general shop. Shoddy grade is better than no grade, I guess. Damn it. Honestly, that's pathetic and frustrating, but... Oh, so it goes. Beggars and choosers, you know? Well, you have standard grade for these two. What's going on, guys? Jeez. It's not like I'm salty or anything. Alright, babe, let's go. I don't remember if Drifter's Last has a place. Whatchamacallit thing. Yeah, let's head to Drifter's Last, and then we can start swinging around and hunting to see what the other abandoned locales have, because we need those ancient science books. That is a demand as of right now. And I am way too stingy to try to purchase them. I guess, what else would I buy them on? Yeah, I want to get a few, you know, out in the world. It just feels weird. These are supposed to be extremely rare items. And I get that, you know, it's a rare, you know, whatever. I just do it this way because screw the reasons. I'm thinking too much. I need to act more. There we go. Actually, we don't need to go in there. We can just move along. Also, we'll go ahead and pick up a couple of sleeping bags from here so we can drop them down if things get really bad. reason to split up. Go in a straight line. And yet you're still trying to do it again as if there's some invisible path you should be taking. Across the damn water, no less. You are being directed to swim. What you're swimming up. For a reason. 72 and 60, so that is really good. I also love how they're literally neck and neck now, too. Their strength gains 63 and 63. Beep will be a master of the sword, and Shoji will be a master of the hand. The fist, the palm, the knee, the leg. Though his body is weak, it will be of iron. It will be of steel. It will be of tungsten. So dense and strong and violently destructive that when it messes with you. What is your athletics at? And then your swim. 53. Okay, so these guys actually are pretty damn in shape. Mercenaries. You know, this would actually be a decent idea to hire. We have enough money to do so as well. Yeah. Beep, you lead the charge anyways with the blade, so... you'll be the one to hire them. And if there are any tech hunters, nope, just drifter. Yep, well, let's go. Now raiding ancient places is going to be significantly easier. Having backup is really nice. And we really need the tech. Because we really need to be able to make our own shirts, for goodness gracious. So we're just going to head over here, I guess. We will eventually cross something here. Somewhere. Beep, Shoji, converge. What in the world? Oh, did we find something already? A literal library. Shoji, you need to go pick that lock. That could very well have some very valuable items inside. MVP, back him up. Being right here. Not skilled. Wow, Shoji, you knocked that out of the park. Alright, BB, go first. Do we have any enemies? You do not. Shoji, you go right. There we go! Ah! Interesting, we found some maps. Worth a good amount of money. Or we could just learn them. Yeah, let's learn them. What all did we learn? Someplace over here, Ashland Dome 3. Someplace over here, a ruin. Another ruin. And an outpost. Let's go check upstairs. Another outpost. Good to know. 4 books. Old treasure map. Way up here. So much knowledge. This is a good library. Another 4. Alright, let's loot this place of all the goodies. All these damaged books, and I just want to drop them on the ground or something here. Nearly worthless. But it just bothers me to leave this place so damn messy. Checking, I got everything. Alright. Let's head downstairs and give them the same treatment. Actually, if you have to. I just really don't want the mercenaries to get stuck inside this building because it looks like it'd be very easy for them to get stuck. So, Shoji is going to do the honors of all the looting. Oh, that's... Alright, we can make that work. Well, we have a lot of knowledge. Hilariously, these old maps and parchments are worth a decent chunk. I'm kind of tempted to keep them just for the RP amount of fun you can have with them. Just have an entire shelf filled with nothing but parchments and old maps due to all the exploration these two have done. Huh. Shoji is faster than Beep now, because Beep now has all of these damaged books that are hardly even worth holding on to. Yeah, I'll just dump them in the here. They are unreadable and worthless. Down to 73 again. Look at that. Beep is speeding along. You know what, I'm going to make these such a fundamental thing for him to carry along with him that it's... keep vacillating back and forth, but... There. Level of importance. Doot doot. And then just random papers, I guess. That was pretty damn nice. Alright, we are going to stop here. Save. Next time we're not going to be adjusting the Modlist or anything else, so we can avoid having to import and keep our guards. But